Warning, this is not a how-to guide. I am not a professional. In fact, any real mechanics that watch this will think I'm an idiot. So, enjoy the video. Here we have Franny, aka Old Yeller, aka looks like Snuffleupagus ate Big Bird and took a shit. What happened to her?
She shut down on me when I was driving on the interstate coming home from the bar.
All jokes aside though, this is a 2003 Nissan Xterra V6, and it was not a no start issue. It doesn't start now, it cranks over so you can hear the wow 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 wow, but we're not getting it to start. So the initial shutdown happened as he was driving down the interstate, and it just lost power. It seemed like it ran out of gas, really, right?
Yeah, like it ran out of gas.
So lights and everything remained on, and what that kind of tells you is maybe there's no fuel getting to the engine, because obviously there's power. That doesn't mean that means that the battery didn't die, I guess. But we're gonna poke around the engine. What's that?
We even still got power.
Oh yeah, power's still running, but we're gonna poke around the engine, see if we can't find anything that went loose. We'll check fuses and stuff like that, because obviously we want to try to find the simpler shit first. Yeah. I'll be the first to admit that I don't really know what I'm looking at when I look inside of this thing here, but it could be easy to tell if you pay attention to everything. If one of these, connectors somewhere is loose, or if a belt's missing or flopped off. So that's really just what we're looking at, is to see if anything looks off or hanging or loose. The belts, as far as I can tell, all look pretty good. Try to reach down here. They're tight. No loose belts. No spots on the ground, which is good, which means it's not dumping any fluids. He's got the tool right here, ladies and gentlemen, where he can be the negative. Just kind of checking all the fuses out here on the what is this, the engine box?
Yeah, the outsider engine.
I'm gonna do a quick Google and see, because our initial thought that it is the fuel pump. But I'm gonna do a quick goog of the fuse that is directly tied to the fuel pump.
Fuel pump's good. Injectors, 10A. Good. Starter signal. Good. Okay, so our fuses are good. Oh, you want me to do it again?
No, you're good. Fuses check out.
Fuses checked out.
Hey, why is one of my steak knives back here in your car?
Are you recording that?
Yes. Why?
I was hungry.
Oh my God. They've got it really figured out in this old Nissan Xterra, because if you go under here, there's a couple of tabs. Just these little tabs right here. That's all you need to pull. And the back seat comes right up, and the fuel pump right under this seat. Sorry for that stinky little, yeah. Sorry. You'll be all right. It'll go away. It doesn't smell that bad.
Close the door.
Let's pull this seat, boy. What are you, airing it out?
Yes.
Yeah, it was beer farts. Little pull tabs down there. Easy as butter. No, the other one's over on your other six, closer to you. Yeah, just give it a tug. There you go. Any change is mine. Look at that. Pack sun. There it is. Those look to be about 10 millimeters.
10s or a Phillips.
Oh yeah, it's multi-dimensional. So at this point, we've kind of checked everything else out. Looks like there's nothing odd that sticks out in the engine. Belts look fine. All of the wires and everything looks good as far as we can tell. So we're just going off of the original assumption. We're gonna check out the fuel pump. Well, one, we wanna get a picture of it, make sure it looks like what we're gonna go pick up at the parts store. But I think what we're gonna do, since it's not too great, we got the car alarm. Such a bad neighborhood since you moved in. As I was saying, well, I forgot what I was saying. Long story short, we're gonna pull this thing, and since fuel pump's not terribly expensive, we're just gonna replace it. And this thing sat and it gunked up for a while anyway. We got more bolts after that panel. You know what we should try? Back in my day, I had what the hell was a Astro van. I had a cheap little Astro van. It was like one of those Chevy Astros or something like that. But anyway, a fuel pump on that went bad. And all I had to do to get it started for a little bit was beat the shit out of the tank with a hammer.
Oh, yeah, he told me he smacked it and
yeah.
it would run.
It would run for a little bit, but there was times where you could tell when it was definitely going bad that I would beat the shit out of it. There was a time it broke down at the hospital, so I'm in the hospital parking garage just beating the shit.
Times?
Yeah, dude, because I was lazy and I knew it was the fuel pump, but I figured I wouldn't replace it until I could no longer beat it with a hammer and it wouldn't start.
Yeah.
But yeah, it almost got stuck in a hospital parking garage, and I'm sitting there, boom, 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 beating the shit out of it with a hammer. Would not go.
This is a pretty good spot for them, not gonna lie.
Oh, this is amazing where they put it.
Yeah.
Because I had to do all kinds of shit for that Astro van. It didn't have you had to drop the tank a little bit, which was okay, but this is perfect.
Yeah, you just take your seat off.
Take the seat off and you got some instant access.
Watch, there's just a mouse in there.
Oh. Get that Hunta virus.
This is my first time even seeing a fuel pump.
You should be able to pull that rubber out. Just kind of start lifting on that rubber. There you go. That'll help it move up the hose.
Hold on. I got my pick on me.
Got a pick. Looks like a flathead screwdriver, but whatever works.
I do what I can. It's not a lot, but it's an honest living. With that.
There you go. Ooh.
Y'all see some? Y'all see some?
Look how rusted it is down there. We should probably vacuum this up before we go too far. Like clean this dirt up as much as we can so it doesn't drop in the... Yeah, that was bad. let's get that vacuumed up.
Okay.
Okay, good deal. So this is a product demonstration now for the Hercules vacuum that I got from Harbor Freight. One thing that you need to pay attention to is when you buy this thing, it looks like a really good price and a cheap vacuum, I guess, for as cool as it is. Check this out. But it doesn't come with the battery, so I had to go right back inside and buy that battery. Now, perfect little tool because we can use the little hose. We're gonna vacuum this crap out of there. Wrong side. A cute little tip. Bam! Hercules.
Vacuum, my friends.
All right, so we did clean it up a bit in there. It's pretty rusty, but we are gonna hit this with some WD-40 to let the nuts soak a little bit. Let them sit for about 5 minutes. Yeah, smoke another cigarette there, pal. In case I forgot to mention this, geez, running into. So, in case I forgot to mention this, this is the passenger side underneath of the rear seat. That's where you're gonna be able to find the tank. Tank right there, fuel pump right underneath the seat. Pretty cool setup.
Man, this is nothing like my Cornwall Creek.
That's the Goodwill special. Man, I wish I got your metabolism. You can scoot right under this thing. I would have got stuck already.
I'm about to show you something ungood. For the dumb people, UNGGOOD.
Ungod.
Where is it? Oh, let me see. I accidentally ended it. God, look at that shit. I don't think it's supposed to be like that.
Some character.
I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, y'all.
What is that? Let's take a quick break to go check on the babies. Oh, they look hungry. They look hungry. I hear mom yelling at me. Don't worry. Let's get back to work. All right. Dude's already here getting back to work on taking the pump out. You ever heard the song, pump, pump, pump it up? Pump, pump, pump it up.
We might have to get a instruction kit.
Now would be a good time to ask you fine ladies and gentlemen to consider subscribing to the channel. This, of course, is a channel forcing me to work on my own projects. First little bolt comes out. So help me, be my motivation. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm the pro when it comes to little clips like this. Ready? Talking a game, then I won't be able to do it. Does it go up? What do you see here? Is there a little thing to push in? No, I bet it goes.
Wait, try pushing down there. Right there. Gotta be pushed down.
I think, all right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push down here and you try to put your fingers in there and push it back. All right, here, better idea. You use this to pry it, or is it coming?
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, we got it. Okay.
It's just on there.
We, in order to get these off, you just push down on this side of it while at the same time pushing it, because then it'll release it off of this little nub here. So push down on this end of the clip, push back, you'll be able to get it off. Let's get this one out. We'll get the rest of these things off and come back to you. Believe this. Not only was it my steak knife, I found another knife in here. Knives that have been missing out of my knife set.
I'm not a perfect person.
Jeez. Missed a shot. We got the pressure to release, but it spit a little bit of fuel into my son's eyes. So he's rinsing that out right now. But I will be honest, these clips were kind of a pain in the ass. So on the other, I already showed you how to take these tabs off of these. The fuel lines are a little bit different. What we did is took some pliers and clamped you got to clamp these together, because as you can see, there's a little release clip right here So you got to push down on that, both sides, to release the clip and then pull these back. You don't have a lot of room, which made it difficult, but now they're off. And how's your eyes?
We just couldn't find the release valve, so.
he's still a little bit bitter because he kept wanting to find the pressure release, and I was like, nah, we don't need it. Then he got sprayed with some fuel, so he'll live. What was that, a fart? Oh my God. This is the final piece of the pie. We get these little final bolts out, these screws around the well, pump, I guess. Then we'll be able to pull it out.
Look how tiny they are.
Tiny little screws. Oh, did you get it stuck? These are the final piece of the puzzle. Get these out and the pump is going to be released. Definitely should have done this first, but we're going to remove the negative from the battery so that we don't mess anything up. Now, I could lie to you and tell you that we did this step first, but this is a learning channel. We learn as we go. All right, we're about to unleash the beast. I can already taste the fuel. Go for a cigarette.
Oh.
Check the top on some. Could be open around some.
Really looking at the video and pulls out. Because it feels like there's a lot more connected to the bottom.
Looks like this part proves to be difficult.
Okay.
Those are some big gloves to fill.
I might not have enough meat to fit in it.
I don't have that problem. Strong like bull.
Strong like butter. Strong like butter.
For reference, these are how these gloves are supposed to fit. A little too tight for me.
Yeah.
Here, look out real quick. Just to give you an idea, there's some stuff here that we're trying to get disconnected. We've got a couple of fuel lines down here, and I just popped this one off, this clip, electrical. So there's a lot of stuff that we're trying to figure out. We're gonna talk about it after the fact because this has been a pain in the ass so far. The biggest pain in the ass so far. Easily located, but so far, tough getting this thing out. All right, I think we've caved. We need to go to the hardware store real quick and get a daintier tool than what we've got here, because these things are just not fitting in there to grab a hold of the clamps or the clip releases that we need to get. So let's just package it up real quick and we'll be right back.
Well, they call him Jay Curtis, he's a thrift store legend, just searching for a little piece of his own heaven. His rap career never took off, now he doesn't have money and his hands are soft. He does sales for a living, now he's plump and fat, but he's tired of being lazy, so he's gonna fix that. Now he figured it was time to get a little dirty, though he probably should have started when he was still in his 30s. He's the fixer, finder, he'll either find it, fix it, or fuck it up. He's the fixer, finder, and I guess that just about sums it up.